Kansas at Lanny Taylor's House of Isshinryu, and we're going to cover the big swing and Tokumini no Kun. And I'm going to show you a variation of what I do and why I do it. And then we're going to cover the uppercut. And we're going to do it a straight line, and then we're going to do a off center line uppercut. And so that's what we're going to do today. And so first of all, most people in Isshinryu do a big swing where they come around and they do something like this. Well, that's okay, but it's hard to control this weapon with your hands all the way back here, because you get a lot of wobbling when you come around. You can't just stick it or make it rigid. It's always wobbling. It's very unstable. Your hands are all the way back at the end, and then you got this whole weapon out in front of you. It's, in my opinion, it would be easy for somebody to take it from you. And we're going to demonstrate that now. I'm going to go about half speed, but you'll be able to see. Yeah. Okay. So I'm trying to swing it, and Lanny went off center, grabbed it, and he could pull it right out of my hands, and now he's got the weapon. So that's why, let's do it one more time. Yeah, so I'm swinging pretty hard coming around here when I was swinging. One thing that I wanted to give you, like a little training tip, so when you come around and you swing it, you don't want to put it right here on your neck like you're swinging a baseball bat. I put it down on my shoulder for leverage. It gives me more leverage than my neck. My neck's vulnerable. I want to put it up on my shoulder. Okay, now I'm going to show you a variation. Right, wrong, or indifferent, this is the way I do it. And if I do it this way, I have a reason behind it, and I'm going to show it to you. We're going to demonstrate it. So Lenny's going to block the first one. Okay? He blocked it. That was a nice, good, firm Tokumini type block. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I do the swing. Okay? So he blocks, and then I strike. So I'm missing him. So do it slow and just put the block up there. So what I'm doing is I'm giving the illusion that I'm going to big swing, and I'm missing his block and then striking straight in. And I'm not just holding it out there for somebody to grab it. I'm coming around and snapping it. Snapping of technique. And then I'm going into the next part of the kata. But what we're covering is that big swing and that variation. That's the way I do it. If you want to try to do it that way, great. It's a variation of it. Okay. The next thing we're going to cover is the uppercut. Everybody's taught you're doing an uppercut. Now, here's what I was taught when you do an uppercut. And when I teach somebody Kihon or the basics, I try to teach them the same way that I was taught. So I was not taught to do an uppercut like this. I was taught to do an uppercut like this. Or to the side. Not here, but here. So I'm going up and through the target and then back down. Okay, that's the way that you do an uppercut. That's the way I do it. You get full extension. Okay? So we're going to demonstrate that straight line, and then we're going to go off center. To the right, and then if you switch hands, you can do it to the left. Okay? So the first one is straight punch, So I'm blocking or deflecting and coming straight in. Or you can step, lead or reverse. Oh, sorry. There. Okay, now the next one we're going to do is off center. That was straight up the pipe. Straight line. I'm deflecting and coming right up the middle, right up underneath the chin. Now, of course, we're stopping for safety, but in reality, I want to come up and through, and then back down. Here, I wanted to show you. We're going to go slow. Same thing. Here, punch, 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 punch. So that's 4 if you count it. So you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. When you do this. If you break it down step by step. So you're hitting the chin back, continuing up. Now you got to come back with it. So now you're hitting down on the chest, the collarbone, and then you follow down. And I always do a hammer fist, not down like this when I come back. So I'm coming up like this, and then when I do an elbow here, and then back down like a hammer fist. Okay, that's the way I do it. And that's a variation. It's an extended part of basics or Qigong. Okay, now we're going to go off center. So I'm going to deflect, under, uppercut. Okay? One more time. Now, let's say I missed and I didn't get enough curl into it. Well, I still have a elbow break right there. And this is right out of the kata seiuchin on this uppercut. So it's a variation. Now you can go to the other side if you use the other hand. So you've got center line, off center right, off center left, variations of the same thing. The basic uppercut. Okay? These are the 2 things I was going to cover today. If you have any questions, please comment on them. I'm going to upload this onto YouTube, so anybody that wants to watch or continue to watch Isshinryu Corner, they're going to be uploaded on YouTube. And all you have to do is look under Isshinryu Corner, and they should all pop up. I had some previous, but I deleted them by mistake, so there's only a couple of them on there, and then we're going to put on today's. So that's it for today. Okay, Rick?